Allahim la, Alhayna Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wamalaki, Bahashim, Harawat, Kagorash, Barakatham, the water Baba Ball, Wakwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the men out there teaching a likewise doctrine in the city of Shalom. We're going to get into some videos, man, where you got these Edomite cops harassing Jake, following him around for no reason. At least that's what it seems like on the surface. But we took a deeper dive into why Edomites are always just for some reason infatuated with Jake. And what we found is very disturbing. I'll put it like that. Now we see why Edom acts the way they do, why they act so insecure, why they so just a nuisance, man. But let's go ahead and get into the videos, and it's going to explain everything. Now, but first, before we do that, I'm going to get a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now you got these cops following these Jakes around. And what we found was that Esau is infatuated with Jake's private parts. Jake's private parts lives up in Esau's mind. He's always thinking about it, and that drives him to chimp out. That's why he can't keep a girl. That's why he can't maintain his sanity. He always chimping out. So let's go ahead and grab the videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now we're going to go back to this video. This is where the cops are harassing Jake for no reason. The name of this one is Black Man Tries to Use Sidewalks. These cops are not having. Now watch what these cops do. Now the crowd, now it's obvious that the sidewalk is very crowded. But watch who they continue to mess with. Look at him. He got his eyes set on the privy right now.
We gonna do something.
You continue to block the sidewalk.
Oh my bad, we just get here. My bad. Come on. I gotta pick. Hey, take that from me.
If y'all continue blocking the sidewalk, I will also take you to jail. Let's leave.
All right. Hey,
it's a sidewalk, not a side stand.
You get a picture of it?
No.
I can't get a picture of my name.
In Myrtle Beach, during Bike Week, the cops harass black folks minding their damn business.
Let's go. My bad.
Hey, I'm gonna take a selfie, bro. They will. So he acting, bro. No reason. Like he might have a bad day. I don't know. Go on.
So what if we stop right here?
Appreciate you, fam. Hey, keep going. Always, bro. Yeah, he literally trolling though.
The person behind the camera is right. The cops are following this dude as he just continues to walk.
Like, whole time he's trolling us. For what? Why you trolling us, bro? Like, we walking. That's me. Wait, hold on.
Go, bro.
Person get five.
Take you to jail if you continue to obstruct the sidewalk.
Okay.
That is the entire sidewalk.
All right. Okay, can I go next? Okay.
No. You cannot.
Like, come on, man. Is this how we fight crime? Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know if I can make myself any clearer.
Imagine being able to build any.
While this is doing this, I want to get a scripture. Psalms chapter 37, verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. See, that's one of them give me a reason cops.
Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Absurd stuff. As seen from the video, This officer, whose last name is Maloney, was trying to get a rise out of people just enjoying themselves. Credit where it's due, Dave Omigo can be found on all platforms. He uploaded this video to his Threads account. Unfortunately, we have a very sad and long list to add this to. Here's just a sample.
Let me ask you a question, bro. The way you was moving, look, when you had the satchel on you swung it to the back when we came around. Come here for a second. Sir, I'm stopping you, sir. Sir, I'm stopping you.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
I'm telling you. Come here.
For what?
Come here. I'll talk to you. Come here.
Why are you
Just
grabbing?
talk to me.
Why are you grabbing?
Because you're being stopped. He's okay. He's okay.
For what?
He's okay.
For what?
You're being stopped. I'm going to talk to
For
you.
what?
Okay, listen, sir, I'm going to talk to you. Just
what?
calm down because I don't want to keep doing this. Just stop.
What am I being detained for?
All right? I'm going to tell you why.
Can you tell me right now?
Yes. Just stop right now. You keep trying to pull. All right? You going to stop? My man. When we came up, all right? As soon as you saw us, you looked back twice, correct? You also moved your backpack in the your little satchel area in the back of you, okay? So what I was going to do is pat you down for a possible weapon, okay?
Looking back is not illegal. Moving your bag to the other side is not illegal. See, these are looking for a reason type cops. This is why I stay at home, because I ain't got time.
So with that being said, we're going to take a stop report. Sir, come here. You can't move. Stay right here, okay?
What am I being detained for?
I already told you. We already went over that.
Suspicion of a weapon.
Yes. There you go. So you don't need
See, these looking for a reason cops, they operate inside a very large gray area where they can basically take the law and twist it to what they want it to be just to be justified to fuck with you.
to move no more. You're being stopped at this point. You asked me if you're being detained. You are detained. Yes. Okay. This is what we're also going to do. We're going to take a stop report for numbers. Okay. You have an ID on you?
No.
You have no ID?
No.
Okay. You gonna give me your name, information?
No.
So we put a report for the report?
No.
So you don't want to give no information?
No.
Okay.
He's not required to if he hadn't breaking any laws. You stopped him to fuck with him because he looked at you. You don't have to give his name or nothing. These cops, they bank on you not knowing your rights.
We'll take it down at 4400. You're going to be John Doe, okay? Just to let you know, sir, we're going to take a report saying why we stopped you, okay? Do you understand the words that I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Copy this. You're free to go now, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, was all that necessary? No, he was trying to see if Jake was going to take the bait. And hopefully the cop would find like he got a warrant out for him or something. So if you haven't broken any laws, you're not required to give up any information.
Hey. Hey, it happens every day, man. That's just keep it pushing, bro. They on now, bro. Appreciate you though, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you though, bro. Be safe, bro. I'm straight, bro. Appreciate you. Be safe, bro. Every day, you know what I'm saying?
It is Walking While Black.
I mean, I can be ignorant, I can be whatever you decide to be. I decide to sit where I feel.
Whatever.
If you feel you're uncomfortable, then leave. Simple as that. I mean, you could act like I'm not even right here. Like I'm acting like you're not right here. You started talking to me. I didn't acknowledge you.
I would never sit right down and interfere
I don't have, I'm not interfering in your space at all. We're in public. And I mean, if you felt uncomfortable,
Why you don't
you
feel
could.
like you can sit over there?
I mean, why you don't feel like you can sit over there? I mean, now I'm a jack, but if I was to call you an old f, then I'd be wrong, right? Right. And you call me a jack, but I'm not a jack.
Here you are.
I mean, okay, if you feel like that, to each his own. I mean, type to your own.
What do you do for a living?
Professional
Sell
athlete.
drugs?
No,
Yeah, you sell drugs.
I'll be on TV.
You sell drugs.
No, I wish.
You sell drugs.
I wish I sell drugs.
Yeah, you sell drugs.
I wish.
Professional athlete? You're not a professional
Yeah.
athlete.
I'm a professional athlete. I wish I sold drugs.
You wish you were. You think you're a professional athlete? What sport do you play?
I'm a bare knuckle fighter.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I'm not a drug dealer, sorry. I look like a drug dealer?
Yeah, you do.
No. How does a drug dealer look? That's great that you feel like that. You look like you sell cocaine.
Huh?
You look like you sell cocaine.
Yeah, right. Never had cocaine in my life.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell that. You look like you sell.
That's a young man's drug.
That's a rich white man drug.
I can't put up with it.
Hey, you have a nice day.
Right out of here.
Bye bye.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
I bet you will.
Have a nice day, my man.
Idiot.
You have a nice day. Yes, sir. Love you.
I don't love you.
I love you. You too, buddy. See you later, buddy.
See that Edomite walking away mad because he couldn't get to this Jake. Jake outwitted him. Now they pissed off. Shouldn't have been messing with him in the first place if they ain't messing with you. You see, the Edomites learn the hard way that the Lord is not playing about his people.
Yeah, it's gonna be you speaking to me and you going about your business. Have a nice day. Thank you. Love you. Love you, buddy.
My 7-year-old son, Daniel, was shot to death in his first grade classroom in Sandy Hook Elementary School.
About another Edomite.
It is
About another Edomite, so keep it pushing.
working out in a park while black and also sitting on a bench in a park while black.
Man, I don't know what to tell y'all, but y'all culture is strange. These men just couldn't mind their business. So they had to come over into the park, still standing there. Look at him, the Karen, calling the police because he's upset that I didn't want to listen to what he had to tell me. A 28-year-old black man who's grown as don't have to listen to nobody in this world but himself.
Yeah, that's him.
See, you see what E doing? It's not the fact that Jake don't want to listen to him, even though he's a light in the loafers. The fact is, this is what pisses off Esau. Esau is taking it as, how dare you disrespect me in my kingdom? How dare you not bow down to me in my kingdom? That's what it's all about.
This one right here, crazy. I can't wait to put this on my TikTok of 35,000. It's crazy. You should walk away. That's what you should have been doing 10 minutes ago. It's absolutely crazy.
Who put you in charge, dickhead?
Of course, I'm not in charge. It's a public park. But you don't want to be on camera, but you had all of this stuff that you wanted to say, huh?
You know what?
Yeah.
Trying to be nice.
You're right.
Just asked him a question.
Yes. Couldn't mind your business.
And you know what? How about we just combine them? It could be walking in a park while black and also just being in a park in general while black. There are so many ills that plague this country.
Bruh, you can't talk. I saw his game a long time ago. I ain't know he was in this video this late in it. But this is a fake Jew trying to appeal and gain our trust by putting our hip-hop albums in his background. Bruh, you ain't slick neither. Let's go to the next video. He just spoiled the whole shit right there. Yeah, he's a fake Jew, y'all. But look at what he got in his background. See, they can't leave us alone. Why are your Jewish albums? See, now let's go to here. This girl, her name is Kylie Brewer. She telling you the real deal, what's going on with these Edomite men inside their heads.
White girl Kylie Brewer is literally a godsend because...
Hi, I'm Kylie, and here are the top 3 things that white supremacists have confessed to me in my DMs. I have no idea why, but conservatives have started flocking to my DMs in hordes, confessing all of their insecurities to me. So here are the top 3. Number 1, nearly all of them have expressed anger and frustration that white women have stopped liking white men as much. According to them, there is no longer a preference that white women have for white men because of integration. And they're deeply upset by this fact because they believe that that advantage advantage is the only way that they were able to get women. Number two, most of them have confessed to me that they have a micro, and they have stated that this is one of the reasons that they are so insecure and mean to people. Specifically why they hate black men so much, because of their perceived larger size. And confession number three, most of them have said they have an inability to satisfy women, which leads to heightened feelings of insecurity and jealousy when seeing their wives or girlfriends with other men. And also it's the reason why a lot of them have fetishes for being a cuck. My DMs are not open to these types of messages. Do not send me these types of messages. And just know that if you do, I will be making
This white girl, Kylie Brewer.
Now, let's go to this one. Name this video is why white men always ask white women about black men on a first date. See, we live in their heads rent-free. Beachfront property, all utilities included.
Now, I want y'all to watch this video. This video here is just not only weird, but this also continues to explain anti-black racism. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Do you care if your children look like you?
Yeah.
So would you ever have children with someone outside of your race?
Yeah.
Do you see the contradiction there?
No. They'd still look like me in some ways. Just not all of them.
But would they look more like you if you had children with a person of the same race or different?
I mean, maybe.
Does that matter?
I mean, I guess a little.
So would you ever consider that option? Should they be promoted?
I don't really care. I think people should just do what they want.
Do you care about anything?
No, not really.
Nothing at all?
No.
Just drinking?
No.
Vaping?
No.
Abortion?
I don't care.
Do you have abortion?
No.
Wait, would you rather give up your right to vote or give up your right to an abortion?
I don't care.
Come on, you must care a little bit.
See, he's just asking her random dumbass questions. What he's really doing, he's trying to get her to pick up what he's trying to put down, but she's not taking the bait. She's allowing him to embarrass himself. You see what I'm saying? She know what he really want to ask. She's just waiting on him to ask it. But once again, Esau being the insecure coward that he is. And no wonder your women don't want you. Look how you act. Look at the shit you do. Asking them corny ass questions that make people feel uncomfortable. I see why your women don't want you, bro. You weird. Fucking weirdo.
No.
Neither.
I don't care.
Now, this guy, as you saw, doing street interviews, and these guys like him, okay, they are so hyper fixated on the black man. And that's why they come to white women asking those questions. You know how many videos I've seen on TikTok of white women saying they go on a date with a white man, and one of the first questions they ask is that, have they ever been with a black man? Not, trying to figure out if they're a good person or not to see if they're not, belong on the show Snapped. You know what I'm saying? No, they want to find out if they ever been with a black man. And the reason why a lot of the white women is always in a brother's face is because of y'all. You keep bringing up the black man to them. Mm-hmm. They not even, that woman didn't even mention nobody black. She picked up what he was saying automatically. Mm-hmm. And he wanted her to say something on camera. That's why she got it. It's like, I don't care. It is what it is. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Now, she may not wasn't even thinking about having no kids or somebody of a different community. Mm-hmm. But he just keep bringing it up. They are so insecure. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget that video I covered maybe a year or so ago, where this white lady was saying that their men, like him in the video, are more obsessed with what a black man got going on in his pants than a white woman thinks about. Mm-hmm. And that's the truth. They have done research that in these so-called red states, the biggest people who consume adult content with black men and white women is white men. They've done that research. Like, they want to sit here and watch a black man do something with their women, but yet he's worried that she will go be with or have children with a black man. That's what he's worried about. I guess he's worried about her making some lottos or something, right? But that is the weirdest thing ever. As a black man, I don't know no black man that sit down in front of a black woman and be like, so, have you ever dated a white guy? Like,
Hell no.
we don't think about that stupid crap. You know what I'm saying? It's like if a black man's on a date with a woman, then hey, you on a date with her, you talking, trying to get to know her, see what's up. Like you ain't thinking about no other man.
Nope.
I'm thinking about it. You're in front of a woman talking, and another group of men is on your mind when that woman should be on your mind. That's weirdo. I see why Becky and them be in a brother's face. You kind of make brothers bigger than what they are when you do that. Like, well, shoot. If the men of my community think these men are so great to the point they're so worried about them, let me go over there and see what the black man is about then. Shoot. That's really what a lot of that is. Like your women, and I know why you worry, your women and just about in a lot of ways morph themselves into black women. And I've been saying that. If they morphing themselves into black, literally they doing the lips like black women have, they getting the surgeries to get the same butt a black woman have, trying to get the same hairstyles, braids, hanging out in spots where black people at, not where you're at. You see all that. You see it. And you know good and well that your women morphing themselves into Beckisha, basically. Who are they doing that for? They're not doing it for you. They doing it to attract a black man. Because they say, oh, this what black men like, or how these women look. Well, let me go mimic their look so I can attract a black man. And that bothers the hell out of you. But you, sir, are the ones that push those women that way. Then you want to call them names. Like, what you calling them names for? You so worried about a black man, you ask on the first date. Listen, I remember years ago when I used to always monitor, and I was trying to do it no more because I kind of peeped, I already understand the culture in the game. When I used to monitor those white supremacist sites, and I'll just be in there reading what they're talking about. And now, that's something they always talked about, was that every time they go on a date with a white woman, on the first date, they're going to ask if they ever been with a black man. And if they say, well, she tells me that, I just get up and leave. Okay, you get up and leave. You're not going to hurt her feelings.
Nope.
She doesn't even know you. You acting like a little girl.
Pretty much.
You can't help who somebody been with before you. You can't, no matter who it is. Either you're going to holler at them or you're not. So I think it's good that y'all get up and leave because it saved her the trouble. Because she's trying to holler at a man, not trying to holler at a little girl. But the black man is always on their mind, y'all. Oh my Lord. And that's for history. That's always been the issue with their racism. Jealousy. Fear and jealousy of the black man. And the black woman too. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Like this weirdo. Because And if there's any white women that may see this video, let me know what you think about it. I would be very curious to know in the chat. Have you ever been asked that question on a date, and what was your response?
All right, we can come out of this. Yeah, man. So this video started out as Esau always messing with Jake, always picking Jake out the crowd to mess with. Now you know why. We live in these people's heads, man. That is what you call power. See? That is what you call power of influence. No wonder Judah is the head tribe. We have the most power of influence. Even when we don't try to influence nobody, we have people looking up to us. That's why we were punished so harshly. We were created to be the example. But we wanted to be like the heathen. So we got punished for it. We're supposed to have a different stride in our walk instead of wanting to be like the heathen. So let's get some scriptures, man. We can start with Deuteronomy. And that is a power that Esau wish he had. He'll never have it. Think about it. If this is your kingdom and you got all the riches, but one thing you can never take from us It's our power of influence. Look at how the rest of the world walks throughout the beat of our drum and not yours. Everything from music to clothing to speech. Everything. The other nations, they mimic because Judah is the head tribe. And with that comes power, the power of influence. That's something Esau can't even buy with his fake monopoly ass money. Go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. And it's all the tribes. All 12 tribes have a special power of influence in their own way. It's not just Judah. All the tribes have it. Esau don't have it. Think about it. The Bible calls it, well, let's go ahead and get it before I get that one. Book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is henceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under the foot of men. Salt. What did they refer to the salt in the modern world? Flavor. Look at the rap music. Oh, don't mess with him, dog. He ain't got no flavor. Meaning he ain't got no salt. That's what the word salt pertains to. Flavor, rhythm, style, pizzazz, all those things that make the other nations look at Judah and the other Israelite tribes. These other nations ain't got no salt, ain't got no seasoning like the Israelites. Let's keep rolling. Now let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's why we got punished so harshly. This was the Lord's expectations of us, but we failed him. So he punished us. Now he giving us a chance to get back on top. And a lot of y'all ain't taking it serious. That's why you're going to be destroyed here. Now, back to Esau, bitch ass. Let's go to Isaiah. How you superior acting like that? How you superior with a mindset like that? You're not. Now listen to this. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 6. I, the Lord, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles. See, that light, we're supposed to teach them, we're supposed to guide them, we're supposed to be an example. But we want to be like them, instead of being who the Lord created us to be. That's why they still follow everything we do to this day. We are a light to the Gentiles. That's why this world is finally waking up and seeing how they messed up, trusting in Esau punk ass. Go to 1 Peter chapter 2. Verse 4. And this living stones, to whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed, but chosen by Yahweh and precious. Ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house, a holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. See, we were supposed to be that. Verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, which in time past were not a people, but now are the people of Yahweh, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. That's why we tell y'all better watch y'all walk out here, because Esau looking for a reason. It's time to be smart, not tough. Well, I ain't gonna say smart. It's the time to be wise, not tough. Because guess what? The Lord ain't with you. The toughest of the tough gonna get smashed. Because it's not the Lord's will for him to be saved. Esau mad at all this. He got everything but the love of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So guess what? That saying they say in the world, some people are so broke, all they have is money. That's Esau. Because Esau doesn't know what real riches is. He think true riches is that money he prints. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Because you got people with money out the ass and still miserable. Like I said, some people are so broke, all they have is money. They don't know what riches is. The riches are family, land, gold, silver, cattle, livestock, family, children. That's what a wealth is. This dude think it's all about money. He just print out of thin air. That's why you miserable. Let's go to Joel. Chapter 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your power and none else. And my people should never be ashamed. Yeah, we're going to rub it in your face all day. Especially you, God loves everybody, people. No, he does not. Book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. This is Lord Yahushua speaking. Ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. And I'm not talking about those Edomites over there in our land. Go to Romans chapter 9, verse 1. I know a lot of you pastors don't start at verse 1. Because why? Because that'll make you out to be a liar that you are. So we gonna start from verse 1. I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the services of Yahweh and the promises. Who gets all these things? They get them according to the flesh. You cannot be a spiritual Israelite. You cannot convert to this. If you wasn't born an Israelite, you're not an Israelite. And how are you an Israelite? If your father is an Israelite, not your mother, like those Edomites over in our land. They think it goes by the mother. No, it goes by the seed. So no, you cannot convert to this. Verse 5. Who are the fathers, and whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, all who is overall, Yahweh bless forever. Amen. No, you can't get in our club. Y'all got y'all club over there, we got ours. But the difference is, we have a Hebrew war god with us. You don't. So who you think gonna win? This war you trying to start, this race war you trying to start. How you think that's gonna end for you? You don't have the power of a Hebrew war god. Amos chapter 1, verse 9. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom and remembered not the brotherly covenant. Verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Matter of fact, I think it was an incident today, another George Floyd incident, where they found a dead Israelite, a dead Jake, and a whole bunch of Edomite cops around him. Dead. So yeah. Because see, we understand the wicked gonna do what the wicked was created to do. But see, there's the other side of that coin. Because when the Lord deems the time is right, the 144,000 gonna do what they were created to do. And that is to hunt. Let's get it. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. What that means is you got us out on the highways and byways trying to reel you in with the word, but the only thing gonna reel you in, you got to be spiritually open to it. If the Lord don't open you up, you won't receive it. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, large government, and from every hill, small government, and out of the holes of the rocks, your bunkers. So when the Lord deems the time is right, the 144,000 gonna do what they were created to do. Hunt and inflict judgments. So make sure y'all got y'all guns, eat them. So we can make y'all eat them. Break them down and eat them. Yahweh Ratazah. Now let's go to Amos chapter 9. Verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this. Go to Acts chapter 2. So with all the physical attributes, you know, Jake, we have perfect bodies, you know, not all of us, but most. He hates that too. He's just a very insecure creature, very emotional, hyper emotional. That's why he chimps out all the time. He can't control his own spirit. But he's superior. Okay. This is the book of Acts, chapter 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. See, that's what the Christians love. They love them whosoever scriptures and all scriptures. But that's where they stop at. But if you go to the second verse, the next verse rather, it will tell you who they was talking about. Let's read it again. Verse 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Verse 22. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Not everybody, not whosoever. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Yahushua of Nazareth, a man approved of Yahweh among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which Yahweh did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. Ain't no whosoever like that, no. Because you got to remember that this book was written to Israelites, so it's automatically assumed that Israelites are reading it, not these other nations who try to lie their way into our covenant. The book of Romans, it was written to the Israelites in Rome. The book of Galatians was written to the Israelites in Galatia. So on and so forth. It's just that simple. So you heathens cannot lie your way into our covenant. You could try. We know you're going to try because you love lying. You delight in lies just like Esau. But it's not going to work. It's not like the Lord going to fall for it. The Lord going to punish you even more for even trying to lie about something like that. But you go ahead and dig your own grave. Keep lying like a champ. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 31. And it's written again. Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. It doesn't say everybody that believes. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And it's always like the elder said, the Lord uses a lot of possessive pronouns like my, yeah. And it's alliterated again in Hebrews chapter 8. I'm not going to read it because it reads just like Jeremiah 31 and Acts chapter 2. So we can bypass that, but it's stated at least three times, probably more. Go to Psalm chapter 147. Verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Why have they not known his judgments? Because he don't deal with them. Let's go to Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Now we go back to Romans chapter 9, verse 3 or 4. It says you can't even serve the Lord if you're not an Israelite. Let's go to Psalms. That's why they're so pissed off spiritually. And they don't even know why. They just walk around mad all the time. Got everything their heart could wish, but still miserable. Why? Because it says in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5, they cannot be satisfied. That automatically disqualifies you from being fit to rule. Psalm chapter 50. And this is what he does to us. Psalms 50, verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, and slanderest thy own mother's son. That's all he does, lie on us. Esau, slandering his own mother's son. Esau and Jacob had the same mother, Rebecca. Esau don't care. He broke that brotherly covenant a long time ago. Get this one. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. See, the wicked don't understand their wickedness because they running on all emotion, no brakes. The wise understand because we know that this is what they were created to do, number one. And number two, they're earning their judgment, so the Lord can be justified to do them how he's about to do them. So let them keep earning their judgment. Because when the Lord get on their ass, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Go to Isaiah chapter 14. Verse 1, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. That sounds like slavery to me. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Hold on, y'all. Look at y'all hear some noise out here. See what's going on. Oh, okay. That's cool. We can keep rolling. Let's go to 2 Peter. Chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Now, these are originally talking about false prophets. But listen to verse 12. And it's also, you'll hear it's also pertaining to Esau. The scriptures are manyfold. You just got to know when there's another meaning to it. And only the Holy Spirit can give you that. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. That sounds like Deacon and Hassad, right? We told y'all, the elders, the apostles told y'all not to mess with Genesis, not to mess with Deacon well, I forgot his name, and Hassad, them brothers from Genesis that broke off from Sakari. Now they didn't step down because they've been revealed. The elders and apostles been revealed as being false prophets. But what did it take to make them step down? The Lord used a woman. So the Lord knows how to humble you. He knows how to make you sit down. He knows when to hit you, where to hit you, and how to hit you. Let's keep rolling. Let's go to Nahum. We got a few more, then we're going to close. Book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. When Esau goes into captivity along these other nations, that's when the Israelites, starting with Lord Yahweh Shai and King David and 144,000, and the innumerable 1/3 back to rulership. Get this one. Job chapter 14, verse 5, seeing his days are determined, and the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Meaning the Lord assigned Esau a certain amount of time to be in rulership before he destroys himself and puts himself into captivity. So when he does all this to himself, he ain't got nobody to blame but himself. Now you got to live with 1,000 years of regret, and that's going to be very hard to do. Get this one. Look at Ezra chapter 15, verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And the root of that wickedness lies in just what that man said, jealousy and envy of the Israelites. Now, jealousy is I want what he got. Envy is I don't want them to have nothing. I don't want them to have it. That's envy. That's a very childish emotion. Jealousy is a female trait. So now it all makes sense why Esau chimps out like he does. You superior, but you can't rule over your own spirit. Impulsive, compulsive, emotional. Boy, sit down. No wonder your women don't want you. You're not a man, bro. A man is able to rule over his own spirit. A man is his own man. A real man does not walk around in the daytime thinking about other men. But then again, you got to think about their history. Look at Greece and Rome. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, that's you, homie. So it's in their nature to be that way. But guess what? These women want real men. They don't want these posers, these tough guys, fake-ass tough guys, but they're emotional, like mush on the inside. Emotional, self-conscious, low self-esteem. This is what they try to mask with all that fake tough shit that the average person, sane person, can see right through. Because a real tough guy don't walk around mean mugging people 24 hours a day. Starting fights, then crying, playing victim. Boy, sit down. Your women seeing all this. And you wonder why they coming to us. Because you ain't got it, bruh. You never had it. You just told the world you did. You lied about that too. No, not no real woman don't want to be with no man that's always thinking about another man's private parts. You weird, bruh. No wonder the Lord finna exterminate y'all after y'all captivity. You bring a weird ass vibration in the earth. Go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 35. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Yeah, since you like George Floyd and people, wait till the Lord get that green light to 144,000. We're going to show you how to exterminate Edom. We're going to show you how it's done, homie. Yahweh Ratazar. Verse 11, therefore as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known to them when I have judged thee. The Lord gonna make himself known to the Israelites by how he judges Esau so harshly. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. We could do them any kind of way we want to do them. That's what they think. And they also believe in their heart of hearts that they should not be punished. See what the Lord got to say about that. Verse 13. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate. So will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord. That's including them fake people over there in our land as well. Let's go to, let me see what this is, Wisdom of Solomon. This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before his face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they shall see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they had looked for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirits, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered amongst the children of Yahweh, and his lot among the saints? Therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We weary ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yet we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. What have pride profited us? Or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us? All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by. Exactly. That's why we tell y'all to come out of this world, because all this shit you worship on this side is going to be destroyed. So what you going to have left? Your spirit. And if the Lord doesn't find value in your spirit, it's going to be destroyed as well. So yeah, Esau, do what you were created to do, bro. Because that's all you can do. You don't have a choice. And when the Lord gives that green light to his elect, they gonna do what they were created to do. That's to hunt you down and put you in chains until your 1,000 years is up. Then Lord Yahweh Shai is going to exterminate you. All of you. Let's close on out. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord have spoken it. Do what you do, bitch. Because the 144,000 gonna show you how it's done. Call Halayim La, Alahai now Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, wa Malaki, by Hashem Harawat Wakakorash, Barakathum, the water Bible Bar, Wakwam Yasharala. Shalom.